Hold on here. Oh, what the heck? Alright, I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. Never mind. I think I just figured it out. See, it's been so long since I used YouTube. Alright, now it shows that I'm live. I think I figured it out. I think I got it. We'll see if it shows up. Yes, it's about to pop up. Maybe. Hopefully. Waiting for JLW Games to watching now. Shows that I've been live for 27 seconds. Okay, so that was the preview. I was doing it wrong. And now it should be good. But it's still not coming up on the stream. Can you guys see me? Is there anybody in chat that can tell me if they can see me? Hey, Chris, what's up? Can you actually see me? Okay, there it is, there it is. I'm gonna mute myself so I don't, Hey, what's up, guys? So I just figured this out, finally. Just finally got it figured out. Let me see if I can get chat up on here. There we go. So you guys can see live. Sorry that took about 17 minutes to figure out. I haven't streamed on YouTube in so long. I meant to start at 3, but I guess you have to click start on the thing, and then it makes you go live. Yeah, I didn't know that. Now you guys can see me. So, yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch so long that I forgot how to stream on YouTube, and they've changed quite a bit since last time. So, I figured it out. I got it now, okay? Hey, Brett, what's up? How you doing? Can't wait to see you come back, man. Interesting to see you in chat. See, I usually see a lot more people in chat on YouTube because I have more subscribers on YouTube than I do Twitch. So that's kind of why I wanted to do the stream today. So so you guys can check me out and everything. For those that don't go over to Twitch, which, by the way, you should, because you're missing out on a lot of content if you're not watching me on Twitch, by the way. So I want to do some more live streams here. So, but I do want to do more. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Sorry about the delay. I hadn't streamed on YouTube in so long that I didn't remember how to do it, so... I'm surprised that there was no chat box available on Stream Elements, so I kind of created my own. And that way I can see the questions and everything over here on the chat box while I ask. That way you guys can see what I'm answering and stuff like that. So everything like that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, by the way. I hope you guys are doing awesome. It's always good to see you guys here and everything like that. So hopefully the delay's not too bad on the stream, but we'll see. No need to know how to stream on YouTube. I was literally about to throw in the towel because I was like, I don't know what the heck is going on and why it's not working, because I'm so used to like Twitch where you just click start streaming on OBS and then you're good, you're live. But no, you got to click another button on YouTube to say that you're starting your stream. So I got that mixed up, and but we got it going now. So I got it all figured out. So yeah, so this is gonna be a quick, just a fun little Q&A and everything. I know a lot of you guys know. If you didn't know, I do work at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri, and everything. When I say Q&A, though, wish I was there at work with you guys. Miss it. Yeah, I think you're coming back in May, right, Brett? As far as that's what they told me. It was May, and we can't wait to get you in there. We're doing training right now, so which is awesome. So, just waiting in line for REO Speedwagon tonight at Universal. Oh, is REO Speedwagon gonna be at Universal tonight? Cool. Which Universal in California, Florida? Out of curiosity. I feel like this chat is faster than this chat. So you can kind of see the delay on the video. That's why I have the chat up, so you can kind of see the delay that goes with it. When it pops up on the chat on here, that's when I see it. So, so we'll see how that that delay is right now. So, but so happy to have you guys here. Again, if you haven't seen me on Twitch, yes, in May, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit closer in Florida. Nice. Yeah, I just went to Universal back in October. Me and Jess went to Universal in October, which was awesome. So, man, it's so much delayed on the preview than here. So I'm just gonna look at this. May 18th. Yeah, that's what it said on the paper. May 18th. Nice. So we'll definitely be happy to have you back, man. So I would love to hear what you guys would you guys like me to start streaming on YouTube a little bit more often. I know I was absent on streaming on YouTube for a while because I switched permanently over to Twitch for like video, all that stuff. But I think I could do a couple of different streams, off streams, kind of like these, like Q&As and stuff like that, just for YouTube exclusive content and stuff like that. That'd be cool. No questions about operators itself. I already know how it is. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it could be different based on where I work and where you work, so you never know. So maybe there's something that I do different that you do different. So could be different that way, you know? But being an operator is freaking fun. And I'm so excited to get back into it for the season. So, so a couple of things that maybe I kind of want to show off to you guys real quick. You're Coaster King on Twitch. Oh, gotcha. See, it's so different on Twitch because and YouTube because I gotta put those names together. Chris, I didn't know you were Coaster King. See, I didn't put that together until now. So, so I apologize for that. So I do know you, Chris. I know you easily. Greetings from Holland. A long time no see. Nice. From Holland. Nice. One of, actually my supervisor is from Holland, which is awesome. So, that's actually really neat. So again, if your name is different on Twitch, just let me know. That way I know who you are if you are on, do watch me on Twitch and stuff, because I know you could potentially have a different name in chat here. So, anyways. But anyways, if you guys haven't seen it already, I'm gonna grab it. It is freaking heavy, and it's small, but... So I got something really cool for maintenance the other day. This is actually a piece of Outlaw Run's track. They did a lot of retracking in the off-season, and I told maintenance to look out for a small piece for me, and they were kind enough to allow me to take one home and everything, so I got a piece of Outlaw Run's track. And this thing is a lot heavier than what you would expect. This is actually probably like 10 plus pounds. It's absolutely insane, and I still need to clean it up a little bit. It's a little dirty, but as you can see, it's been through some times, but it's got some rough pieces. You can tell that this piece of track's been repaired a couple times. So, but yeah, it's really cool to see that I was able to get something like this. So pretty insane, and I appreciate the company I work for so much because they're so generous. Because this isn't the only thing I've gotten in the last week or so, which is insane. So, but I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to display that and everything like that. So, when does Orion and Pantheon come to the game Planet Coaster in a free update? Man, I would love to see that. I would love to see them do some more partnerships like that. That would be awesome. And exactly, when is that going to happen? I don't know. We should ask Frontier that, you know? I wish I knew. I wish I would knew, but I kind of feel like Planet Coaster's DLC and updates are pretty much done. They have updated it occasionally just from some bug fixes and stuff like that, but they haven't really done any more since then. So it's been a minute. I'm sure it's been more than a minute, but yeah, it's been a minute. Been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Again, guys, if you guys want to see me live more often, please let me know. I'm open to doing more YouTube live streams and everything like that. I stopped for a long time and was only streaming on Twitch, and I know a lot of people didn't want to make the switch over to Twitch for some reason, even though it's a much better streaming platform. In my personal opinion, I enjoy streaming on Twitch a lot more than I stream on YouTube, but I can do like exclusive stuff like this, which I'm open for. So, anyways. I just saw the preview for the new Born Stunt show at Universal today. Still an employee preview, but it's really good. Nice. That's cool. I wish I could go to Universal more often. Let us hope for optimized Planet Coaster 2. Exactly. That's what I think the reason why we're not probably going to see any more DLC and updates for Planet Coaster is because I think Planet Coaster 2 is in development right now. So if Planet Coaster 2 comes out and everything, it'll be awesome. So, and I think it's going to have a lot of cool updates with it and everything like that. I think we could potentially see water parks, a thing, not on the base game, but it will definitely be in some sort of expansion or DLC if that does happen. I think they're saving some stuff for Planet Coaster 2, and that's why we didn't get in Planet Coaster 1, if that makes sense. So they're saving some features for Planet Coaster 2 that we've asked for over and over and over, It's been like 3 years, actually. Started watching before full release Planet Coaster in June 2016-ish, then stopped watching, but I'm back for now, so, well, nice to have you here, of course. I started I've been playing Planet Coaster since it was an alpha, so that was awesome. Seeing how much the game's evolved since the alpha days, I actually go back to those old videos sometimes, and see how those were. So, but yeah. So, anyways, just like the title says, guys, this is gonna be a Q&A about being a ride operator. So, if you guys have any questions for me about a ride, what it's like being a ride operator, different stuff like that, I'll give you my best answer the way I'm supposed to. So when I say that, I mean, like, I'm not allowed to, or I can't talk about specific stuff because I don't want to get in trouble, but, like, depending on what it is, I'll be easily open to answering pretty much anything. So, waiting for the new console version of Planet Coaster. Me too. I can't wait to see what the console version is going to bring, because it's going to bring in a lot more people that can play it. For those that can't afford an expensive PC and everything, it'll be nice for them to be able to finally get their hands on the game. I agree. And I want to check it out myself, just because I want to see how different the Planet Coaster is, or how different it is on console. What is the hardest evac you have ever done? Good question. So we do evacuations, of course. All rides do. We have our different ways of doing them. And the hardest evac I've ever done, I can't say there hasn't been a really bad, like a really I can't say there's been a really difficult one, but I will say there was. Last season, we had to do one in the pouring rain. I can't speak for myself because I didn't go out there. I was in the op booth. But we had to do one in the pouring rain, and we were on the edge of being in inclement weather. Outlaw Run can still run in the rain, though. So we had a ride error and everything, so the ride shut itself down on the lift. And it was pretty high up on top of the lift, so that kind of sucked. And literally, like, maybe a minute later, we went into a weather phase where we should be shut down for, because there's light, and it was lightning within 5 miles of the park. So we had to hustle. We had to get, thankfully there wasn't too many guests on the train. I think there was like 5 or 6. It was a slower day because obviously it was kind of bad weather. But we got them off as fast as we could because of the weather that was pouring in. So nothing happened or anything. Obviously, we've never had anything bad happen on any evacuation. So that I've ever been a part of, anyways. They've always gone smoothly. We're trained very well on performing evacuations. So should I become a ride operator? If it's something you really want to do, but just it's a big responsibility and everything like that. You just a few things, they don't pay a whole lot for ride operators, and your safety is a huge thing, so you have to worry about that. So Get us some funny stories. Guests always deliver something operators did not expect. Oh yeah, there's always tons of funny um, stories out there. So one of my favorite stories that included a guest. This was quite a long time ago. Again, I've been a ride operator for 7 years now, so I'm going into my 8th season. But one of my favorite memories, Outlaw Run has seatbelts and everything. So you have seatbelts, lap bar. But there was this guest and everything. He got in and he forgot to put his seatbelt on. So he buckled, or he didn't buckle. He forgot to put his seatbelt on, and he pulled his bar down. So I'm checking seatbelts and everything. So I have to visually check to make sure people get their belts on. So I pull the bar up, and I was like, I got to see your belt, sir. And he's like, he looked really confused, and he pulled his shirt up, and he showed me the belt around his waist, holding his pants up, like his belly hanging out and everything. And I couldn't hold it in. I laughed, and I went off to the side, and I was just like, while I was laughing, I was like, no, sir, you forgot your seatbelt. And he was like, oh, okay. And it was one of my, like, some of those things you have to be there for, but it was really funny. It was one of my favorite stories. One of the favorites. There's so many out there. There's so many. I would like to see more partnerships in Planet Coaster. Yeah, heck yeah, me too. What is the worst guest interaction you've ever had? There's been a lot of bad ones, I'll say that, but I don't want to go into too much detail on some of them, but some guests, you're there to give them the best experience that you possibly can, but then there's just some guests that are just flat out mean to you because reasons. So I can't figure it out sometimes. So there's been a lot of different guest interactions. There's sometimes that I try to make it right, but they just don't want me to. I do my best to make sure they leave happy, because that's what we're trained to do. Like, if you have an issue with a guest or something, we always want them leaving our ride in a positive manner, even if it means we couldn't. Say if it's like a issue because they don't meet a rider requirement and they get frustrated. I always let them know I understand the frustration, because with Outlaw Run, it's very strict when it comes to the rider requirements. It's one of the most strict rides on our requirements, because you can't have any leg amputations. You have to have 2 full natural legs, including feet. So it always sucks telling someone they can't ride because of that, And some guests just don't understand it, and I tell them, like, I understand the frustration, But the worst interaction, gosh, man, there's so many that come to mind, but I got to be careful what I say, because again, I don't want to get in trouble with anyone. So, one of the ones that it was on Time Traveler. But on Time Traveler, you have to have 2 full natural legs to the ankles. This guy had his amputation was clearly above the ankle, and he had a prosthetic. So I tried to be like, when you try and talk to these guys, you don't want to bring attention to them and everyone, and you don't want to embarrass them, basically, and everything like that. You don't want to single them out. So I always I got down on his level, because he was sitting in the seat, and I was like, sir, the rider requirements require you to have 2 full natural legs to the ankles. Unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in this ride for your safety. And in the middle of my spiel here, I was trying to be as genuine as possible. He just started yelling discrimination. He embarrassed himself, in my opinion, but he was yelling discrimination. He got off. There was like no conversation between me and him, because I was just explaining to him, and he started yelling discrimination. And just bringing the attention, and made a scene. And it was probably one of the worst interactions. One of them. Again, there's been quite a few, but and he went all the way down the exit as he left, just yelling discrimination. And like I said, I understand the frustration and everything like that. I'm surprised I didn't get like a guest complaint or anything like that, but again, I was genuine and did my best, did everything I was supposed to. So but it was it was really awkward, and it wasn't a very positive interaction. So it was just kind of weird, and I was like, he's just embarrassing himself, you know. So I felt bad for him, so I really did, but I didn't know what to do because I was just like, well, he's gone, and he just left with that. So yeah. Again, that's just one. I have 7 years of stories, so it was just it was a pretty bad interaction because you don't know how they're gonna react when you tell them if they can or cannot ride. So that's just kind of one of the bad things is you just don't know how the guests are gonna react. They're either gonna be chill with it, they understand, or they're just going to explode on you. And the best you can do is literally don't yell at the guests or anything like that. So if you got to be there. Hey, Ski Mad, what's up? What is your favorite interaction with a sub you've ever had? Okay, so I got this one. This was last year. So you guys come by, and I have viewers always come by frequently and recognize me from YouTube or on the internet, and it's such a fun thing because I'm some of you guys get shy just to say hi to me, and I'm just like, I'm not that big. I'm like, I'm a tiny YouTube channel, I'm like like just but they I don't want to be treated like a celebrity. Like I'm like, I'm just another person like you, I just a guy with a job and a side hobby of making videos and content, But I did have one that came by. He was in a VIP group. So he had Roach was their VIP, and he was taking him by, and he was kind of hiding, and he was like, "Is that him?" and everything. And Roach came up to me. He's like, "Hey, do you have a YouTube channel?" And this is again one of my someone I work with, and he does VIP tours. And I was like, yeah, I do. It's called JLW Games. And he's like, well, he's one of your viewers and everything. And it was such a cool, fun interaction. And I thought it was really neat just to see someone get excited or nervous just to say hi to me. And he was like, go ahead, just say hi. And, we kind of talked a little bit and everything. So it was pretty fun. Just to see guests light up just because they see me is like insane to even think about, sometimes I'm a little bit too nice, and I'll give I think I gave Hannah, one of my Discord moderators who came by and rode, I think I gave her a courtesy pass, front of the line pass and everything, just for being awesome, and everything like that. So I might overuse those sometimes just to make sure our guests are happy. But, that's all that matters. I enjoy your thought on Copperhead Strike on Planet Coaster. Yeah, I love that, that they're adding real rides to the game. It's always awesome. Got such discussions too already. I already don't care about guests doing that. It's his safety reasons, and I would be in trouble if something happens. Exactly. That's so like that's to what I was talking about earlier. But it just, you have to bring up safety, their safety, and it's like and you can't bring attention to them, because you don't want to embarrass them and stuff. Some people understand it easily. Some people just do not understand it whatsoever, and it sucks, but it's just what we have to do. I get that there are a lot to do for Universal. I was wondering how bad they treat you ride ops like they do us survivors. Are you talking about like guests? Also, if kids are too small, some guests trying to get quite loud. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh yeah. I've had one of my least favorite, another worst interaction with guests is I was measuring a kid, and he was just barely under, just by a hair. And I did everything I could to make sure he was standing up straight to to see, maybe he can get up that hair, but he was just right under. It doesn't matter how close they are, you can't let them ride if they're underneath that line. So, and everyone in line was chanting, "Let him ride." They're like, "Let him ride." And I was just like, no. And then people booed me. Everyone in the behind the gates was booing me because I didn't let a kid ride because he was too short. And the kid was upset, obviously, and which makes me upset. So, you do everything you got to do. Give them a courtesy pass, a front of the line pass for another ride. Do everything you can to try and make them happy. It doesn't always work, but it just I hated that moment because I'm just like, what is wrong with people sometimes? And I understand that they don't understand when it comes to safety. Some people just don't understand, and that's the reason. So they just want to see a kid ride that, because they don't want to see that kid's day ruined or anything, or that kid have not to ride and make the kid cry and stuff, But when it comes to safety, I'd rather that happen than something happen to them on the ride, because then it would even be worse at that point. So, guests just don't understand, and that's the main reason why they do stuff like that. So, they just don't understand that it's a big safety reason. Were you a part of the Coaster Radio meetup in 2018? I'm guessing not, because I don't know what that is. So I'd assume no. Also, it's quite interesting that some groups are trying to get someone in the ride who is not allowed to. Exactly. They can be a pain. I had a woman explode at me mid-survey last night for no reason. Yeah, I've had people explode on me as well, but you just gotta, you can't, safety's non-negotiable, and that's the one thing that Silver City always teaches us, is that it's non-negotiable. Doesn't matter how angry the guest gets at you. You have to stick with your procedures, Bad thing about that, kids, if there is another kid that is almost the same height but already can ride. Also got discussions about that. Yeah, we've had those different issues. Have you checked out Steel Vengeance in the game? Oh yeah. I've checked pretty much everything out in the game, for sure. And Steel Vengeance was, again, that was an awesome thing that Frontier added to the game, and I thought it was really cool. So, hey Bryce, what's up? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, again, safety's non-negotiable, and everything like that. So in other stories, a lot of people always wonder how I got this sign. In case you didn't know, I'll go ahead and tell you. So of course I work at Outlaw Run, and I got the sign quite a few years ago. So basically, this is the sign that hangs up. It's the Golden Ticket Award sign. It's the one that, if you guys have ever ridden Outlaw Run, when you hit the brake run, right before you go back into the station, this sign hangs above the station. It's just this big Outlaw Run Golden Ticket winner sign. So basically how I got it was, we were in the off season, and maintenance was taking the sign down, and I was like, hey, what's going on? Why are you taking the sign down? And they're like, oh, we're just replacing it because this one's gotten old, faded, and everything like that. And I was like, huh, so what are you guys going to do with the old sign? And they're like, probably just throw it out. They'll probably just throw it out, and that'll be it. So, and I was like, huh, what I was like, what do you think the possibility is that they would give it away to someone? And they're like, oh, you could always try, just go ask head of maintenance and everything, and go talk to them. So I went and talked to them, and they said, yeah, sure, you can have it. Here's your permission slip. And I got my good coworker and friend who owns a truck, able to transport it to my house and everything, and I paid him $5 to deliver it for me. So, but do you have any plans for 2020? I do have some plans that I really want to do when it comes to park trips, and nothing is final yet, but I have a couple things. So I'm most likely I might be going to Worlds of Fun for the first time in a couple of years. I usually try and get out there at least once a year because it's only a few hours away. So Worlds of Fun, maybe Six Flags St. Louis. I always don't care because they don't really ask him. But my main destination this year is going to be Carowinds. That's the trip I really want to put number one priority on, is a Dollywood / Carowinds trip. Because I want to get on Fury 325 so freaking bad, man. Probably see you soon because my brother wants to go to Silver City for his birthday. Nice. We'll see you there then, if you do show up. So, come to Adventureland, ride Monster. Probably won't, but maybe someday. Maybe not this year, but Again, funds are just kind of tight, and I'm just hoping to save up enough to be able to go to Carowinds, because I wanted to go last year so bad too. We didn't end up doing it. The reason why it's easy to go to Dollywood is because I get into Dollywood for free, so the only cost I have is hotel and obviously gas and the trip getting up there and food. So that's basically all I have to pay for. So it's a little bit it's okay when for those kind of places, but it's like 10.5 hour drive to Dollywood, so we want to try and maybe do Dollywood and then maybe drive up to Carowinds and then come back. So kind of do a 2 park since they're decently close to each other. And then another location I'm thinking about going is Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld. I haven't been to Busch Gardens Tampa. I've been to Florida a couple times, but we never went to Busch Gardens Tampa, and I wanted to so bad, but we just couldn't fit it into the budget both times, so it just kind of sucked. But one of my coworkers and friends has offered me to go maybe in November, so it just depends on my financial situation, if I could make it out there, but I would love to go there again as well. And you plan on starting a new Planet Coaster Park early this year? Yes, so if you haven't seen already, I have posted episode 1 of my new park. It's going to be me and Gunner. If you don't know Gunner, he's one of my loyal viewers and everything that has been with me for a while. He's on the Discord, he's one of our mods on the Discord and overall and everything, and me and him's collaborating on a park called Red River Valley. But yeah, there is the first episode's been up for maybe almost a week, maybe just under a week. So it's called Red River Valley. So if you want to check that out, go for it. And we're constantly tossing the park back and forth with each other, getting some good stuff going on there. We might even do episode 2 pretty soon as well, because we've gotten a lot done since that episode. So good question. Yeah, just need to get us some time. So many. Great. Oh yeah, there's so many places I want to go. Carowinds greater than Adventurelands. I don't really know much about Adventureland, so I'm going to Fantasy Island in the UK for my holiday in May. Sweet, awesome. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm excited for. If I get out there, I'd be able to ride Icebreaker and Iron Gwazi, so that would be an awesome trip if I could make it out there, because I think we're thinking of going to SeaWorld, which I had been to SeaWorld before. But Icebreaker should be open by then, and Iron Gwazi should be open, of course, as well. Orion looks insane, absolutely, and we could potentially be going to Holiday World. That is such a cheap trip for me, and I loved Holiday World the first time we went. It's about a 6-hour drive for me, so it's not too terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But we get in there for free, working at SDC as well, so... Pacing on the test, yeah, I've heard it's has pretty fast pacing. I've only seen like one video of it so far in the early testing stages. Mystic River Falls has been testing quite a bit lately too. I even saw some guys on the rafts with some dummies going down the channel. I'm like, they haven't even started on the tower, which is kind of funny. So they got all the troughs done and everything like that, but they haven't started on the drop or tower. That's what they're actually going to be going up pretty soon, I believe. Well, at least we also got some good rides here in Germany. Oh yeah, I would love to head to Germany. There's a lot of places I'd like to go there. I think you should go to Europe, do a Europe road trip, man. If I had the funds, man, I would totally do it. I want to go to Europe so bad for some parks. That would be awesome, for sure. Easily. Both Icebreaker and Iron Gwazi have finished track installation and are about to start ride testing any day now. Right, so they should be getting open pretty soon. Thunderbird was the best wing coaster I've ever ridden. Heck yes, I loved Thunderbird. So when we went to Holiday World last year, they allow re-rides on their rides. Silver City doesn't, so it's kind of interesting. So we rode Thunderbird we went 2 days, and the second day I think we went the last hour on Thunderbird without getting off. Like, we continuously rode. If someone went into our row, there was always an empty seat. Like, it was not that busy at all. So we'd get up, go to a different row, just so they could get on, and we just kept riding. It was awesome. And I felt like I was coaster drunk, is what we called it, because it was just like, whoa. Because we just kept riding Thunderbird over and over and over and over. I think we only rode the Voyage like no more than 4 times without getting off. That one's a really tough one to marathon, but I love Voyage and Thunderbird. It was awesome. Second to back road on Time Traveler, last ride of the night. Yeah, so second to the last row or the back row on Time Traveler is always the best because that drop, it still gets me to this day. To this day, that drop on Time Traveler on the back row, only in the back row, it has to be in the back. Second to back or back row because it's the same car. I don't know if it's just going down that drop sideways or what it is because you're always going down sideways on that on Time Traveler. So I miss working on that ride. I got to work on it a couple times last year, but obviously it's not my main ride anymore since Outlaw Run is. But I actually might go and train on Time Traveler Sunday, or actually, yeah, tomorrow, depending. So because I'm just gonna have to message my coworker and everything on that. So at least we got Expedition GeForce here, and I hope I get to Wallaby Holland this year. I would definitely want to go to Wallaby Holland. That'd be awesome. I'm going to Cedar Point in November. Nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Cedar Point this year, but I would love to go back. I love Steel Vengeance. Last time I went was in 2018 when Steel Vengeance was new. We went on a pretty slow day because the weather was kind of back and forth between icky and not so and nice. So it was kind of a slower day. We even got the fast lane passes, and we got quite a few rides on Steel Vengeance, and it was awesome. And we even was able to slip into an ERT that night as well, and got to ride it at night as well, which was awesome. I love Steel Vengeance. Still my number one coaster as of right now. We'll see if Fury 325 takes that or not, but as of right now, still my favorite coaster. It's still my number one. So awesome. So if do you guys have any more questions about ride operator questions? Because that's what we're supposed to be talking about. Let's get back on track here. Ride operator questions. I don't mind answering other questions, but man, yeah, ride operator life, yo. Ride operator life. Haven't been to Cedar Point since 2003. Wow, that's been a while then. That's 17 years. When we went, the line for Fastlane was 2 hours. Yeah, there was no line for Fastlane when I went. There was a little bit of a line. I think the line was maybe 20-30 minutes on the regular line, and there was no line for Fastlane when I was there. And that was in August of 2018, I think. I think we went in August. It was the first Tuesday in June. Gotcha. Cool. So, oh yeah. Also, another cool thing that I did receive this season, in case you guys haven't seen, I'm just going to tip you up because I got this big Outlaw Run sign as well. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. It is a new in 2013. It's hanging up on my wall right now. World's Most Daring Wood Coaster. It has like the coaster art on there and everything. So I got that hung up on the wall, and that was one of my new poster. So I got that because the way I got that was I got voted as one of the best leads. Well, not really voted, but they do these employee surveys, and I was one of the highest ranked because they ask about your team lead and stuff on those, and my team ranked me pretty much excellent in almost every category, and I got a 93% out of 100, and that was one of the highest of all times, or not of all time, but of the season. So my reward was this sign because they knew I wanted that sign. So I was 2 ride cycles away from getting a rain ride on Steel Vengeance, but it closed. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to ride it in the rain. I've ridden Outlaw many times in the rain because I have to. And it's not my favorite thing in the world, to be honest. My favorite flat ride in the UK is Techno Jump at Fantasy Island, UK. I've never heard of that one, but to get back to operator questions, how long you got trained for different rides? So we all have our minimum training time for each ride, depending on if you're a re-sign or a new sign. So if you're a new sign, it means you're new to the ride and you've never been there before. Re-signs mean you were signed off last year and you don't have to have as much time. It's more of a review time to go over anything that maybe has changed or anything like that. So for new sign on Outlaw Run, it is 3 hours on dock, 10 hours at operator. for a new sign. So a total of 13 hours for everything. And that's just the minimum. It usually takes longer than that. That's just the minimum time that we take. So we don't sign anyone off until they are 100% comfortable with all their job duties, and and the trainer's comfortable as well. On re-signs, they're pretty quick. I think it only takes 2 hours at operator, and then it's an hour and a half on dock. So yeah, so it's got its process, and then you have to have so many cycles, but the time with the cycles, it's like 15 cycles, which makes no sense because you're going to be doing like hundreds of cycles by the time you get all the minimum time in. So do I play PS4 much? Yes and no. I do play quite a bit of PS4. If you want to add me, Brett, go ahead. I might message you. I can message you my PS4 name and everything. I'm friends with like Derek and Andrew, I think. So fun chatting with y'all. Oh gosh. All right, you're gonna head out, Ski Mad. Well, good to see you here. But on PS4, I don't have many games. I only have what do I have? I have Madden 20. I have I have Apex, but I like never play Apex. I have NBA 2K20. That's one I just bought. It's basically the main ones that I have. I don't really have many games for the PS4, so. And Spider-Man, of course. Spider-Man's the main reason why I bought a PS4. Have you operated any other rides or roller coasters? I have. I've operated Outlaw Run and Time Traveler. I was the team lead of Time Traveler when it opened up in 2018. So when I started working, I started at Outlaw Run. And then in 2018, so I started at Outlaw Run in 2013. 2018, I transferred to Time Traveler on its opening season. And then last season, I went back to Outlaw Run, and I'm still there now. So Outlaw Run and Time Traveler, and I've been signed off on both ever since the rides have been open. So every single year, and I'm going to be doing my Time Traveler training here soon, which is cool. Can be quite different how it should be and how it is. What's your favorite flat ride in the USA? My favorite flat ride, I don't ride many flat rides because I'm more of a coaster person, but flat rides, I love the S&S swing and Scream and Swings quite a bit. So like Barn Swing, Steel Hawk at Cedar Point? It's pretty cool. Barnstormer. Is that my favorite, though? I don't know. I'm trying to think of other flat rides that I ride quite often. I don't ride many flat rides. It's always just... I'm always, like, just attracted to coasters, so... I can't really think of many. I mean, I love the S&S Screamin' Swings. They're pretty fun. Oh, gosh. Because I think that's my favorite flat ride at Silver City, if we're talking flat rides. That or Electrospin at Expo. I like launch towers and drop towers as well. Those are also fun. Any kind of drop or launch towers are pretty good as well. So some of my favorites anyways. But yeah, would you guys like to see more streams like this in the future? I might stream some other stuff on YouTube. I don't stream on YouTube very often, so this is my first time. It's probably been over a year. Do you miss Indiana Beach resorts? I never went to it, so I couldn't tell you. I know a lot of people are sad that's closed, but I couldn't actually tell you. I didn't really know much about it, so to be perfectly honest. But I'm sure a lot of people are gonna miss it. Again, I wish I could have been. There's a lot of parks I still need to be there to go to. Hello there, welcome. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. What am I looking at here? Look, I'm live on YouTube. Thanks for letting me YouTube let me know that I'm live on YouTube. That's nice. But yeah, I'm still in the process of remodeling my streaming room and everything. It's coming together quite nicely. I think my next investment is going to be a new gaming desk, for sure. I think that's going to be my next investment, to be honest. Is going to be a new. So this was, again, this is kind of like a test stream, kind of in a way. I want to do something kind of fun, but I was like, I kind of want to stream on YouTube again. You know, a lot of people find me on YouTube, so. And I used to stream on it more than Twitch, but then I kind of made a transition to Twitch more for my streaming, so, and then videos, YouTube, so. I'm doing awesome. How are you? Always doing awesome. Alright, see you, Bryce. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful day. We shall see you later. Yeah. So, this isn't meant to be like a super long stream or anything, by the way. So we will go from there. So, but yeah, so it's still a pretty big mess in my office and my streaming room, as I call it. But I did a lot of cable management and stuff like that, and I'm actually starting to be. This is the most happy I've been with my stream room in ever, you know. So I got the floodlights and everything, which is awesome. So. Do you think that Fun Spot could buy Indiana Beach? Maybe. Again, I didn't even know Indiana Beach that well. I've heard of it, but I had never really looked into much of it, so I need to look up a little bit more about it, so I can check it out more. So, I do know about Fun Spot, though. I don't think I've been to Fun Spot before, as far as I know. I know they're like little smaller parks, I believe, so. That pop up around, so. But I got some cool things going on. Still got to clean up my office. You guys don't get to see the messy office because the way I have it set up right now. The only thing you guys can see is a little bit of my toolbox sitting in the corner right there. That's about the messiest you can see. But yeah, it's pretty much a mess in here. But all you guys get to see is my backdrop. So. That's all that matters, you know. It looks clean on stream. That's all that matters. But I'm hard at work at trying to figure out, map everything out, plan everything out of what I want in my stream room. So, we got the 3 monitors set up, and my desks they're outdated. They don't look good. They don't really match very well. So, I think what I'm going to do is eventually invest into a new desk. I think that's going to be the next investment for the streaming. Room, so because my desk is just, I literally have this desk that I've had since I was a kid that my parents got for me a long time ago when I finally got my first computer. Literally, that's the desk I'm rocking right now, and I painted it black because it was kind of like that poopy brown color that you know, that you see a lot everywhere, and I have to have a secondary desk just to hold up my 3rd monitor because I don't have enough space, and only one of my 3 monitors is mountable, that has the mountable piece, so. What's my plans for 2021? Oh gosh, for 2021? I don't know, that's a little far into the future, so. But for 2021, for the channel at least, I don't know if I have basic plans. I want to have my next, I want to have the next park done by 2021, so, I mean. As for parks, visiting parks, I don't really have any plans of anywhere going. It's really hard to work around my work schedule because go into parks because I'm typically working during this time. You know, I have to request the days off usually, so I'm usually working when other parks are open. You know, when I'm in the off season, the only parks that are open are the 365 days a year parks. So. Which, there's quite a few out there, so. And fun fact, the only Six Flags I've ever been to is Six Flags St. Louis, because it's the only one that's near me. And, I don't know. The only Six Flags I really want to visit is Magic Mountain, Great Adventure, and maybe Fiesta, Texas. Those are the ones I wouldn't mind going to. All the other ones, I'm just kind of, there might be some just for one ride or two, but that's about it. Never been a big Six Flags guy. I prefer Cedar Fair or something that has a lot of theming, or like a really nice theme parks, you know. I also wasn't very impressed with Disney last time we went to Disney World. It was cool and everything, but I 110 times percent preferred Universal over Disney, and I still prefer it over Disney. So, because last time we went to Florida, we only went to Universal. So, how many months do you train for Silver Dollar City? It's actually more like weeks, not months. So, we just started. My first day back was February 27th, and the park opens on the 17th. And in between those, the 27th and the 17th, that's our training time. So it just kind of we just kind of orchestrate it in the best way that we can. So we're looking at just under a month, pretty much, as how much time we get to train. So, and it's more than enough time. So, which is nice. So, like again, tomorrow I might be training at Time Traveler. I'm not sure. I'm just a re-sign, so I'll be in and out of there pretty quick. I might just need to message Josh, I guess, and let's see what he thinks when I should come in to do that. So, and then we have training at Outlaw next Friday. This next Friday, we're gonna have a full day of training. We mostly have re-signs at Outlaw, so there's only like one or two new people. So, and we'll get them all trained up and good to go. So, yeah. Because there's actually a company right now that the reason why we're kind of trying to work around a schedule and everything is because there's a company right now that is working on the ride, and they're going in and just tightening a lot of the bolts on the ride and just reinforcing a lot of stuff. There was no issues or anything. They're just going in and just kind of reinforcing it, you know. Just checking in on everything pretty much, making sure everything's tight and good to go, which is nice. They did do a lot of retracking at Outlaw Run this year, so that's also a cool thing. Tom and Stacy are going on a Texas road trip. You might see them. I'm not sure if I know who they are. Are they some YouTubers or something like that? I don't know that. I don't know who they are. Tom and Stacy on a Texas road trip. You might see them. News to me. All new news to me that, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. No one's answered me, though, when I keep asking, like, do you guys think I should live stream on YouTube a little more often? I wouldn't live stream much, because obviously I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch. Again, I really do encourage you guys to go follow me on Twitch and check out the Twitch streams, because they're a little bit better. And over there, I'm working on the Silver Dollar City recreation. I'm working on Westwood. I'm working on everything. And that's where I'm playing all my games and stuff. And I'm just over there. So it's really awesome to see all that going on and stuff. So you guys don't want to miss out on it. You guys don't want to miss out. And I also do have merchandise as well. In case you guys are interested in merchandise, JLW Games merchandise, if you want to support me even further, that's up to you. But that's actually on Stream Elements. I have a new store and everything. They got stickers, they've got shirts, I got everything like that. I even have some of my shirts from some of the parks I've created, like the logos and stuff. I got a Time City shirt, Arrow Valley shirt, there's Westwood shirts, there's everything on there, which is pretty neat, actually. And it's currently in beta, so hopefully it turns out good. I want to try and buy some of my the items myself to kind of see what they're like. Again, all I do is upload the images, and then Stream Elements takes care of all the shipping and everything like that. So hopefully they're pretty high quality items. That's what I'm hoping for. And I would love to get some of them so I can share with you guys what they are. So do more live streams on YouTube. Like I said, I might Twitch is where I'm going to do all my the live streams for like Silver Dollar City and all that fun stuff. YouTube's gonna be more like vlogs and stuff probably. Have you checked out Six Flags New Orleans recreation of Planet Coaster? I think I have seen that one actually, and it was actually really good. I love looking at recreations on Planet Coaster. Like there's a Cedar Point one as well that was actually pretty good. And I don't know how they crammed everything in there, but they did. It's actually really neat. So yes. Half tempted to open up Planet Coaster now. Love Planet Coaster. Love Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is awesome. Hey, White Run Stewart, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Of course. We're going to be streaming on Twitch tonight as well at 6 o'clock, so that's in just under 2 hours. So I don't want to leave... so I don't want to be on here too much longer, so I can get ready for that stream. So if any of you guys want to watch me stream, I'm going to be working on Worthshire's Revenge and Westwood. So the Westwood 2020 coaster is what we're going to be working on in there. Pretty neat, though. It's going to be pretty neat. Can't wait. I'm glad I figured out how to stream on YouTube again, though. It's changed so much since the last time I streamed on YouTube, which is funny. This is the funny thing. It's just changed so much. Oh, gosh. But, yeah. Hey, Guard Geek, what's up? Good to see you here on a YouTube stream. Of course. I think I have alerts on for, for YouTube as well. So I just created this YouTube overlay just for YouTube and stuff real quick. That's kind of how that worked out. So yeah. We're probably gonna watch it. Nice. Sounds good. Again, Twitch it's just so much more fun to stream on Twitch. There's just so much more interactive stuff on there. So that's what I love doing with it. And I have all my alerts developed over there, and it's really fun when I get a sub because we have a dance party and everything like that. Have you checked out West Coast Racers? Not in person, but I have seen POVs and footage of it, yes. It looks pretty cool, so I think I've seen Coaster Studios' review of it as well. And it looks like a really fun ride. Like I said, I would love to go to Magic Mountain sometime. But just so far away. All these parks are so far away from me. It's crazy. Oops, sorry. I just hit my microphone there. But it's really, really awesome. But yeah, 6 o'clock, I'll be streaming Planet Coaster on Twitch. So if you guys have not followed me on Twitch or knew I had a Twitch account or stream on Twitch, go ahead and head over there. Twitch.tv.jlwgames, you know. How's Red River Valley coming? It's coming pretty awesome right now. Gunner has the park right now, so he's been working on some cool stuff. He's been sending me some photos of what he's been working on. So I don't know what the current state of it looks like right now, but it's coming along pretty cool. Pretty awesome right now. And I can't wait. I'm going to get in touch with Gunner, and we might be making the second episode pretty soon. So, because we've been working on it quite a bit since that first episode. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that series and everything. I think it's going to come along really nicely. It's nice to be able to pass the park around a little bit because, it's kind of like on the back shelf a little bit because I have my main project, which is Silver Dollar City right now. That's kind of on my back project, one of my back projects. So I'll work on it really hard for a night or two, hand it back over to Gunner. He can do whatever he wants. And, you just see it kind of growing. And, when you kind of don't feel like working on it, just hand it over to the other person. And they'll work on it. And once they're sick of it, hand it back on over, it just kind of goes on that pattern. And I have really good confidence that it's going to be a series that I think we're going to get done pretty quick, too. Because we've got some good progress on it pretty quickly, to be honest. So I'm excited for that series, and Gunnar is as well. He's having a blast with it. You should do a European road trip. I know. I want to so bad. If I had the funds, man, I would easily. I recently found your channel and have been binge watching Time City. Nice. Time City's almost done. I'm probably gonna stream Time City a few more times to finish it up, because there's only one more episode left. Episode 80 is gonna be the last episode of Time City. I don't know how soon that's going to come out. Hopefully soon, since Time City is going to be opening up for the 2020 season. Yes, I talked like it's an actual park, because to me it is. So there's a lot of cinematic stuff planned here pretty soon for the park opening. So you guys are definitely want to stay tuned for that, because I'm going to have a cinematic video of Worthshire's Revenge at Westwood. So opening day of Westwood will be huge, which we're going to be working on that tonight in the live stream. Hey, Poa, what's up? Didn't know we had bits. Is that just an emote? Yeah, it's just an emote. What's up, Poa? But yeah, we're going to have that. We're going to have Time City opening up its 2 new sections of its park. You're going to have the futuristic section and the Roman section. And I'm just going to have the Time City video in general. It's going to be awesome, of course. So there's a lot of cool cinematic videos that are going to be coming. Have you been to the American Dream Mall? I have not, but I know what it is. And I would love to check it out one day. For sure. There's so many things I want to do. It's just, Joe doesn't have no money. Being a lone ride operator, you don't make very much money, but you have fun doing it. I feel like I'm the only person I know here. Well, some of them are on Twitch, but they just have different names. Like Chris is Coaster King, which he hasn't been in chat for a while, but community. You're gonna do that on YouTube too, huh, Poa? But yeah, guys, if you guys want to see another live stream tonight, I have a streaming schedule on Twitch, so if you guys want to check that out. I'm also going to be changing those quite frequently based on the stream times are going to change throughout the year, and they could change, are subject to change at any time. Like last night, I was unable to stream on Twitch because I was not currently at home. Something unexpected came up, and I was ended up not streaming last night. So anytime I do that, I do let everyone know on Discord and the announcements. So also make sure you follow or join the Discord as well, where we have a lot of fun in the Discord as well. So if you're subscribed on Twitch, not on YouTube, you'll have access to movie nights as well, because we're gonna have movie nights, and there's also gonna be subscriber-only streams on Twitch as well. But Twitch's subscribers is different from YouTube subscribers. Twitch subscribers is a paid subscription, and YouTube subscribers is like following almost. So like Twitch has followers and subscribers. Yeah. You went to the Ducks games last night. Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah, I did see that you said that you're gonna do that. How was that? Did you have a good time? Good time with that, I'm assuming. I'd imagine so. But yeah, I would love to Discord. I don't have any. I don't think I have any custom commands in YouTube because again, it's been so long. Maybe I should start getting that built up on YouTube as well. I don't think there's any commands in YouTube as far as I know. I'm not sure if I can set up any bots or anything to bring up links and stuff. I know Taylor from Coaster Studios is going to Europe twice this year. Yeah, I saw that. I watched that video of him and his and everything. That's the Discord. But yeah. But alright guys, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a stream for right now. I think I might do some more YouTube streams like this. Like I said, the YouTube streams are most likely going to be more like vlogs, stuff like that, or just kind of fun stuff like this, Q&As, different things like that. And on Twitch is where I'm going to do all my gaming stuff. But I would love to hear what you guys think. If you want to see more YouTube live streams like this on here, please let me know. Yeah, I think you guys enjoyed this, so we'll be streaming on Twitch at 6 o'clock, so make sure you're over there. If you're not already following me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/JLWGames and everything. We're going to be working on the Westwood 2020 edition over there, which will be awesome. So, again, the Twitch streams are a lot of fun. You guys want to be a part of them, especially when people subscribe and stuff. We have a lot of fun over there. So, but I appreciate you guys for joining me on this little experimental stream. Thank you guys for participating and everything like that. And we'll see what we come up with later. So if you guys are going to be on the stream at 6 o'clock, which is 6 o'clock Central for me. It could be different for you, obviously. But I'll see you over at Twitch if you're going to see me over at Twitch at 6 o'clock. So make sure you guys have a great day and even cooler tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next live stream on YouTube or video. So, again, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye. If I can remember how this works. All right. Play Madden 20 together. Oh, yeah, Brett. Totally. I have no one to play Madden 20 with. I would totally be down with that, by the way. Yeah, I'll hit you up and everything. All right, for real, though. Goodbye, guys.